that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain. What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail?
Hey everyone and welcome, my name is Stumpsy. Today I'd like to check out Firechild by Tone Empire. It's a Fairchild compressor emulation and it's got different saturation features because it was modelled after different Fairchild units. We'll check it out in the context of one of my songs on acoustic guitar, on the drum bus, on the master bus and on vocals as well. I hope you like this video. Let's check it out. So we'll listen to the song without and with the plugin. Let me set it to the right position. Okay, let's play it without. When it's grayed out, it's without the plugin, and when it's blue, it's with the plugin. Let's listen to it.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain? What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days? Take me away and push us through the south, through the sky, and stay. Give us the soul.
Okay, let's start with the lead vocal and we'll listen to it on its own. There we go. So what I'm going to do is to play it without and with the plugin so that you can hear what's going on.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain? Would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no. If I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain.
Listen to the mid-range and to the body of the vocal.
What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days?
There's quite a big boost in low mid-range. It's actually funny. Let's go through the different saturation options. So we've got different units that were modelled. It's all convolution. Let's check it out.
Pain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain. What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days?
Sorry about that little glitch. That's part of the plugin apparently. And we've got the off button is actually the most transparent. So we've got 4 different units that were modelled and one of those is actually transparent.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughter?
Let's compare the A unit with the off unit.
What if I could ensure that the rain stopped falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain?
Listen to the high end of my voice with the A section first.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain?
So there's a pretty big high-end roll-off with most of these. Let's listen to.
What if I could lock the things away?
There's quite a big volume boost with the B button.
That you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days.
So they all sound different and they have a very noticeable characteristic, noticeable sound on the signal that you throw at it. Let's listen to the compression now. Listen to, wait a minute.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling?
Would stop falling. Without first.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years?
We'll stop. Listen to it with the compressor.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years?
So I think it does a pretty nice job at, getting those peaks and
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain?
so it's a very moderate amount of compression. We can push it more.
Would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain.
So this is what it does. I set it to actually, capture those peaks and at the same time preserve the rhythm of the verses here. We can change the time constant here. So it's written release, but there's actually the attack time also changes, and you can see that in the manual.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with...
I think this one is too fast.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain? Would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain.
Nice.
Would stop falling after years.
This one is
of
slower.
heavy laughters with no pain.
And we've got program dependent here.
What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days?
I'm going to set it to 4 here. We've got a sidechain option here if you want to, for example, compress the high end and not the low end, or the lower mid range if we want to.
Rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain.
Or the entirety of the signal, but you can do that with without the sidechain. So you have a sidechain gain control if you want to, actually let the compressor know that it's that portion of the signal that you want to compress more. And you also have a bias control that allows you to add more harmonics to the signal.
Would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain.
There's a volume change as well, so it's going to be difficult for me to volume match everything. Okay, let's listen to the acoustic guitar now. Without. With. So I think that it works well with this guitar because it actually, preserves and enhances the whole flow of of my strumming on the guitar, but it changes the tone drastically. The high end almost completely disappears, and the mid range is actually enhanced, and there's also saturation. Let's bring the saturation up a bit. Quite a big volume change here. It almost feels as if we used an EQ that with a broad curve in the mid range with this model, but it works well if you I actually worked with the bias and also the output gain in order to volume match it. Let's compress it more. In context,
lock the things away that you said never would
Without.
prevail and made us thrive through the days.
Without.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain? What if I could lock the things away that you said never?
So without the compression, rather the signal is pretty uneven. and that allows me to, to not attract the the listener's attention to the guitar too much with the compression. So I think that's a nice thing to do, and actually I could pull it back a little with the mix control.
Prevail and made us thrive through the days. What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain? What if
I think this should do it.
What if I could lock the things away that you said never would?
We also have a knee control, and I believe that this goes from hard knee to the soft knee and not the other way around. I'm not sure, but I would say so. It's not written in the manual, but from what it feels like to me, it feels like the compression is softer when you push it to 100% rather than the other way around. Okay, right, where did we... Let's listen to the drums actually now. So this is the drum bus. Now, without. With. So I think the saturation is pretty cool in this case. I used the Model C because Model B was actually to put too much emphasis on the mid range in my opinion. So let's listen to it in context now.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain? What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail and made
I think it works well with the overall movement of the drums. And let's go to the chorus, and you'll hear more of the cymbals, and I think that's interesting in this case. Without. So I think it works well. Let's listen to it in solo just to make sure that I didn't add too much volume to. There we go. So yeah. What else do we have? We have the stereo out, so the mix bus here. Let's listen to that.
If I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after years of heavy laughters with no pain. What if I could lock the things away?
Chorus. Yeah.
And push us through the south, through the sky. And stay.
So just a bit of glue here and a pretty slow time constant. I'll push it, well actually lower the threshold just to show you.
That you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days. Take me away and push us through the south, through the sky, and stay.
So yeah, just catching those peaks slowly and releasing it slowly as well, so there's that movement going on. And that's one of the things that I like with with Fairchild compressors, is to be able to enhance the movement of a song. Okay, let's now listen to the whole song again. Well, not the whole song, but part of the song without and with the plugin again. Without first.
What if I could ensure that the rain would stop falling after
With?
years of heavy laughters with no pain? What if I could lock the things away that you said never would prevail and made us thrive through the days?
So pretty nice tone. I think it's cool to play with this plugin. I don't know if it has the Fairchild sound. To me, it seems to work faster on the transients than the other Fairchild emulations I've tried. It's also more characterful. It has more saturation to it. Overall, even with the more transparent option, the transparent option doesn't touch the high end too much, which is nice on the master bus if you want to work with that. The other ones have a really noticeable tone, so be careful when you play with that, and always make sure that you A/B it in order to listen to what it does. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, bye.